Whew. Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. Wow, there's been a lot of stuff swirling around. XRP took off because it seemed like Gary Gensler was kind of quitting, not quitting, but kind of quitting, but not really. Yeah, I don't think he quit, not yet. However, it did kind of make people feel that it's definitely in the wind. I mean, it would be amazing for this guy to not quit. You know what I mean? To live out his term, and I don't think that's what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure Gary's going to quit. He is one of the most controversial people, and that's a nice word, to ever sit in that chair. And good, bad, and different, it's time for a change. It's absolutely time for a change. I don't want to get into how I feel about the guy because I think you guys already know, but I mean, I think he's stifled a lot. I think he's stifled innovation. I think he's chased business outside the country. You even have companies here in the United States that make more money outside the United States than they do within the United States because of this guy in the crypto space. So yeah, it's time for him to go. But did he quit? I don't think he quit officially. I think he hinted at it, floated the bubble, and we'll see what happens. But Ripple's already responding. Ripple's at, when I checked this morning, Ripple's at like 81 cents. If that actually plays out, Ripple is going to blow through $1. Easy. If it actually plays out, it'll blow through $1 real quick because they have no reason, Ripple has no reason to do anything other than wait. They'll pay the $125 million, which I'm pretty sure they already did. They already put it in escrow. But anything else, go along with the court case. Everything's going to be on a pause until the next regime walks in the door, and you're going to see a lot of cases just get thrown out. They'll just drop the cases. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of it. Then, if you're paying attention to stocks, if you're paying attention to the markets right now, you want to pay attention to certain news. There's a survey out right now, and the results are that most of the executives out there expect to pass along to their customers the higher rates due to tariffs. There is a deep misunderstanding about who pays for tariffs. And until that gets resolved, that's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I mean, you have smaller companies out there right now that are saying, I can't give you bonuses because I'm too busy trying to take all that money to buy more stuff now before tariffs hit so you can all still have jobs. Those conversations are actually happening. They're actually happening. So far from what I see, the only good news that's come out of the incoming regime is that they're going to look upon crypto with much more favorable eyes. Cool. Awesome. I still worry about the rest of it. If you've got executives saying that they're going to pass along tariff costs to customers, you're talking about higher costs all the way down the chain to the regular person that really can't afford that. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. So I'm hoping that there's a change when it comes to tariffs. That tariffs will that talk about tariffs and the implementation of tariffs will kind of slide away. I'm hoping. Some tariffs are necessary, absolutely. But the way that they've been talking about tariffs, you have companies out there that are already changing logistics, changing, trade routes, just making all kinds of contingency plans, and not even making the plans, but implementing those plans right now. Let's watch television. You'll hear about it. A lot of companies are going through that right now. Go walk down the street and look at any store, any small business that's got to deal with, any kind of inventory. AutoZone is on record saying, well, if you need something, those tariff prices, you're going to pay for them. Wow. That's no joke. That is no joke. So yeah, we kind of need to pay attention to this. What else is going on? You have CryptoPunk prices. Those are NFTs going up. Why? Because Bitcoin went up. So people are starting to look at NFTs and go, hey, maybe we should get back in. I'm kind of like, hey, I'm going to go buy crypto, not NFTs. There is a big use for NFTs, and I don't think it's there yet. I don't think that market is awakened to the real use of NFTs. But we'll see. We'll see what happens as everything goes forward. Then you have FET, the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. That was FET, Ocean, and Singularity, right? They're having a hard time keeping up with other projects such as Render in terms of price and market cap. And that's a problem because that was slated to be, I mean, I even bought in on that. Do I think it's going to wind up coming back at some point? Yes, but they've been utterly silent. Nothing's been going on. Nothing's been said. Just they need to do something. I mean, when they announced the alliance, everybody was like, "Oh my God, you're going to see all these price increases," and boom, we haven't seen jack. We've seen it fall. We haven't seen anything else. That's not a good thing. No, sir. Then you have Australia's DigitalX reporting 99% annual Bitcoin fund gain. DigitalX, an Australian crypto firm, announced 99% annual gain for its Bitcoin fund while slashing costs by 22%. They're making moves. They see it. They see it. I mean, right now, just based on the tariff conversation alone, I think people should be into crypto. That's not inflation. That's bad business causing prices to go up. If that happens, that's bad business making prices go up. And not business from the businesses, business from the government. So yeah, that's not going to bode well, which is why I'm like, you better get into crypto because that's going to help you make more money to afford things that maybe in the future you might not be able to afford. That's going to hurt a lot of things going on. Need your car fixed? God forbid you get into an accident. Knock on wood, please don't. But if you got into an accident and you need your car fixed, those prices are going to go higher because auto parts are going to go higher because most have to be imported. So then you think about, well, wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that insurance rates are going to go higher? And now you're cooking. You see how that kind of goes all the way down the line? That one simple thing. Yeah, pay attention, people. You know, everybody's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Those are people that do not understand how tariffs work. Wow. OpSec Williams resigns amid ZachXBT fraud allegation. A key executive of OpSec, right? OpSec's Williams, that's the name of the person, Williams, resigns. Allegations of fraud and misuse of community funds, raising concerns about project governance. That's a problem. That's more than a problem. ZachXBT is no joke. And if ZachXBT says they've got receipts, I'm going to be paying attention. So that's a major problem. And then here's something for you. Is anybody else ever going to trust this person at that kind of level with that kind of responsibility? That's a problem. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. The Digital Chamber of Commerce, you know what they're begging for? They're begging for the United States to stop, disallowing federal employees from participating in Bitcoin, participating in crypto at all. Yep. Not allowed. Not allowed. I did not know that. That's like the dumbest thing. That's no bueno. So federal employees, I want you to hear this, most federal employees cannot participate in crypto, but senators and Congress people can. Does that make sense to you? Aren't those federal jobs? Yeah, you're elected by the people, but aren't those federal jobs? You get federal benefits? Isn't that how that... I'm trying not to have that conversation right now. We're just trying to deliver the news and my opinion about the news. My opinion about that news is that's pretty crappy. Anyway, just saying. Bitwise files for a multi-crypto ETF. And it's because it's anticipating that Gensler boy is going to resign. He hasn't yet, but they're anticipating it. That's big. Do you know what the market's going to do the second Gary Gensler says, he'll get that far and the market will explode. He'll get that far. And that'll be it. That will be it. And I'm just like, yeah, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. I would, if that were to happen, I think that day, wherever XRP is, it'll pop 50 cents. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it'll be a ridiculous pop. Have you seen where it is now? We'll get into it when we get into the numbers in a little bit. But have you seen it now? All kinds of wow going on right there. All kinds of wow. So yeah, I'm kind of paying attention to that. As well you should. Right? MEXC is launching a crazy Ferrari giveaway. And it's not news. It's not going to affect my bag. But I'm like, it's like a $10 million giveaway. And the Ferrari is one of the things that they're giving away. It's nuts. But I'm thinking that you're going to see a lot of those crypto firms coming back to the United States during the new regime. Oh, yeah, you can come over here. Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. And I'm all for it. I'm all about it. Give me choices. Give me choices. Because Gemini, to me, is not a choice. I wouldn't put Jack on Gemini. I'm not using Gemini. No. No, sir. I have no time, no patience. Not going to happen. I don't like it. I tried it. I just don't like the platform. Just don't like the platform. So when I need to make a purchase via, a centralized exchange, I use Coinbase. Although, most of my purchases don't go through a centralized exchange, but that's just me, right? Because I'm crazy like that. But you know what we should do? That's right. We should get into the numbers. Let's do this. Get my notes out of the way. Boom, shakalaka. We're going to start, as always, with the GMB Crypto Tracker Top 25 Losers. And it's a pretty decent list, right? It's a pretty decent list. It's 22 out of 25. So you've got Nero down 12%. It's got a GMBX factor of 0.37. Turbo is down 10%. GMBX factor of 0.48. Let's see. Dog with Hat is down 9%. A GMBX factor of 0.31. That's because it's pretty high right now. Book of Meme down 8%. A GMBX factor of 1.68. Did you see the difference in those two numbers? That means that one is moving with Bitcoin and the other is probably not, right? Or not moving as high. Jitto is down 7%. It's got a GMBX factor of 1.16. I'd be paying attention to that. Aave down 7%. GMBX factor of 3.15. Again, I feel confident about Aave. Who else am I paying attention to? Notcoin is down 6%. GMBX factor of, what is that? 2.81. Anybody else? Dogs is down 6%. I have a bag of dogs. Dogs is down 6%. It's got a GMBX factor of 1.58x. Shiba Inu is down 5%. But I have a 5% rule. Once you hit 5%, I don't pay attention anymore. Especially with something like Shiba Inu and, that I know is going to come back. And look at that. That's just awesome. Everything just flipped. Nice. Because I don't see Shiba Inu here. Now you know why I don't pay attention to 5%. You see those moves? 5%. Top 25 winners. And we come all the way down to here. Wow, that's pretty good. So DGen, a base token, is up 50%. You want to know why? Got listed on Binance. Got a GMBX factor. Look at this GMBX factor. Are you serious? That's got to be wrong. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with that GMBX factor. No. I know what happened. No, I think there's something wrong with their starting price. With the price here and their all-time high. There's something going on there because the GMBX factor is pretty exact. So I'm going to have to look at that math. That's nuts. That's nuts, because that's definitely not right. Because you can see how the other numbers are correct, but this one's like way off, and it's only 52% off. There's something else going on. There's a number that it's giving that gave the wrong number. That's interesting to me. I'll go look into that. I'll dig in. Who else is off? 16% upward mobility for XRP. 16%. GMBX factor of 3.11x. 76% off its all-time high of $3.40. Where is it at now? 82 cents. Nuts. It's been sitting at around 50, 49 for like ages, and now all of a sudden it's at 16%. Yes, I'm dancing a dance of joy right now. You just can't see my feet. Hedera is up 14%. Another one where you just can't see my feet. It's got a GMBX factor of 7.09x. 88% off its all-time high of 56 cents. Interesting. Yeah, I'm all about it. I'm all for it. Cardano is up 9%. 80% off its all-time high of $3.09. GMBX factor of 4.04. Okay, we see you. We see you. You want to know what this is coming from? The rumor that Gary Gensler quit. Now, if he confirms that, hey, that wasn't a hint, no, I actually quit, then I'll understand. But then I'm going to sit back and I'm going to expect all of these numbers to just skyrocket. And then I'll be looking for Doge to be like that. I would have to sell some Doge to pull some profit off of that. I really would. I really would. Who else is there? Let's see. Near protocol, I have a bag, 8% off its all-time, 73% off its all-time high. It's up 8%, has a 2.68 GMBX factor. Stellar is up. People laugh at me when I talk about Stellar, but it's in the top 50. It's at number 31. It's number 16, right? Or no, I was right the first time. Its rank is 31. It's number 16 on my list. Its rank is 31. 7% upward mobility, 85% off its all-time high with a 5.47 GMBX factor. I'm telling you, don't sleep on Stellar. Just don't do it. It's bad. I don't have a bag of Litecoin. I wouldn't be paying attention to that. Pith Network, I do pay attention to Pith because I want to understand Pith's ups and downs, because I'm thinking about getting into Pith. So we'll see. But Pith can see some serious upside. It really can. It absolutely can. Let me see something. Let's go over here to all of them. Let's see. Who's up? XRP is up 16. Doge is down -5. BNB -1. But that XRP 16 is no joke. Who else is up? Cardano's up right there. Near. Yeah, so we're just waiting. But you see that number right here? Right here, Sui. Wow. That 4%, standalone 4% doesn't mean anything, but it was up yesterday too. I told you, a one-time 5% move in any direction I'm not going to pay attention to. But 2 days in a row, and I look at those numbers and I go, whoa, you were up both days. 2% here, 4% there. Oh, what's going on? Or it might be opposite. I was up one day, down the other day. Okay, not going to care. It's math. Who's reporting today? We have Alibaba reporting today. Williams-Sonoma reporting today. Let's see who else. Polestar is supposed to. Spectrum Brands. So yeah, I'm looking at a lot of retail that's supposed to be coming to the market and saying something. And it's going to be interesting to hear what their current numbers are, know that tariffs are coming, and see what the next quarter's numbers are, because I think companies are going to be hurting. PPI, CPI already came in, so there's that. Not so worried about it. It's happened already. It's passed. Remember yesterday, the Fear and Greed Index was at 88. Today it's at 80. DeFi Llama, we came down a bit. It's at $113.744 billion in total value locked. Very interesting. Then you get to the big board, and you see all this. This is what I'm talking about. Cardano, ADA, Near, XLM, HBAR, Even Brett is up. Doge is down big, but not big. A little over 5% big. Shiba Inu's down 4%. But still, they've established higher lows. Just saying. This is why I use the GMB crypto tracker, because again, it puts everything in line for me. I get to see everything evenly, right? I get to see it all evenly. Solana maintaining well above 200. Well above 200. Still not at its all-time high of 250. Just remember that. And you can see right here. Let me just zoom in. We seem to be getting support from the 200-day moving average, right? Because it hit and it seems to be bouncing back up. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. So we're seeing volume increase as well. I'm telling you, as the day goes forward, we might be hearing some good news. Just saying. Just saying. And don't forget, we do have the GMB Big Bagger meeting on Sunday at 1 p.m. You have to be a Big Bagger member to get the secret link to the video conference. It's a secret link that does not get shared, and we do check names at the door, people. So yeah, you got to become a GMB Big Bagger to take part in that meeting, and it's all the big baggers talking about what's going on, how they're moving, and sharing information amongst each other to help, again, grow our respective bags. It's always a good conversation. Always a good conversation. And I'm going to have a couple of announcements to make. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a couple of announcements to make. We are crazy happy. We're thrilled. We are absolutely thrilled. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. Don't forget to smash the likes and definitely hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new videos. We should be on tonight, 8 p.m. for Friday flips. Might be short. I have meetings tonight, but it's going to be good. Anyway, hope all is well with you and yours. Have a good one. Bye-bye.